I suggest if you outsource, or if you, for example, work with a partner company in India, is that you spend some time here, that you train the people, and that you have, for example, 1 or 2 people from your, for example, company at home, like let's in our case, are often like German engineers are then coming to India, but they're trained here. So which means that they go not only through the cultural transfer, but that they also get used to the country. Because as I said, to be successful in India, I think you have to like India. So if you don't like the way things work, you will never change it. I mean, it's too large actually that you can fight against the system. You just have to accept it and like it or go home. So and this is, I think, a good model that people come here with their families to set up long term. They're here for example, expats. Staying here for 1 or 2 years, but having the knowledge, being able to transfer also the corporate idea. So if you only have an Indian partner here, they will work on a completely different level and a different understanding of time and results, and then all this intercultural conflict is starting. But if you have one person here, at least in the beginning, who runs the operation with an Indian team and who has the personality to be able to, adjust somehow and find a common way in translating the developments back to the headquarters in Germany, especially when these are small and medium-sized companies who don't have too much international experience. This actually is a model which works very well.
Maybe there's a last question. So we spoke about you expanding from maybe India to Pakistan, in a few years. Would you ever consider doing the other way? You're focusing now on the German market, but why the German market only? I mean, Europe is,
big place,
but not that big that you couldn't handle it, right?
No, we are actually exploring Europe. So we are working with a lot of French companies these days. Right. We have a few clients from the Netherlands, Spain, and the solar market development is very interesting. So we have a partner company who's covering with us the Spanish market. Also because a lot of these companies now, after the recession in Europe and slowly, growth of the European market, now they have the money and the investment and let's say time also to check again, for example, what's happening on the Indian market. So Europe is definitely a forefront. We're dealing with a lot of US companies, so we're exploring, let's say, from a technology point of view, whatever is happening. But to be honest, I mean, because we have the networks in Germany, and this is where most of our clients are based right now, this is something we focus on from a business development point of view. Whatever happens from an opportunistic scenario, so that a company approaches us, most welcome. We take everything we can. But what is maybe more interesting is that we start working a lot with Indian companies now who are interested to come over to Germany. So we actually just recently had a few clients who opened up offices in Germany, or they want to buy entire companies. So you see the different scenario happening.
That's cool.
That's extremely cool. So there was one client who actually wanted to buy 3 biomass companies in Germany at one time. And it's kind of, okay, cool, great. So there's a difference, you see the difference of wealth, you see the difference of scale. So for example, how Indian corporates think, if they have, if they're like large, then they are not thinking about a patent or a specific technology, they just want to have the entire site. And this is quite interesting to see, to translating this development back. Therefore, we're doing something, the so-called green innovation journey, where we bring Indian CEOs to Germany, especially from the automotive sector, to understand how, for example, German automotive companies are doing innovation in the green field. So, for example, go into more energy-efficient technologies, how they actually get to higher regulations, how they get used to it, because these companies here in India are in a process of internationalizing. So they have to learn how to get to the next level. But it's not a lack of money and it's not a lack of understanding, but maybe it's a lack of corporate planning or systemic planning. And this is what we do now, vice versa. So we're also bringing the Indians over to Europe, to the Oktoberfest and to eating sauerkraut.
Which kind of leads us to the final question here.
Yes.
How can our listeners help you? What are you looking for? Is there something or some skills or people that you're looking for? How can they help? How can they reach out to you and connect?
Yeah, so first thing, they should check our website, bridge2india.com. We're going to launch our new, very interactive, fantastic, cool, unbelievable benchmarking website in 10 days. So right now you see a lot of information, but you will see a lot more if you come, let's say, in a week. Then we have a Facebook fan page, which is very interactive and a lot of postings are happening. So this is something to stay in touch with. I'm also very happy to be the contact person on Facebook. So I'm there with my entire name, so please add me, link invite me to groups. And what we are looking right now is whoever needs a job in the field of strategic marketing and communication, whoever wants to do an internship with us here in Delhi in the fields of renewable energy, solar energy, marketing and communication, or urban planning, most welcome to apply. Send your CV to jobs or internships at bridge2india.com. So this is what we're looking for right now.
Brilliant. This is a perfect...
And if there are people who want to give us money, they can also just transfer it, right?
Easy, yeah. All right, Isabelle, that was brilliant. Thank you very much. Again, I've learned a lot about how to manage international business. And all the best with your next ventures, and when you'll start Bridge to Ireland, or if you're ever back to around here, give us a shout.
I will.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.